Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's Washington Quarter series. Top 1, we're talking about a coin that celebrates a major moment in American history and holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors. If you love classic US coins, listen very carefully and enjoy the journey as we explore the Washington quarter dollar dated 1776 to 1976. This coin was released to honor the 200th anniversary of the independence of the United States. Unlike regular Washington quarters, this special issue was created to celebrate the Bicentennial, making it instantly recognizable and historically important. It was a moment of national pride, and the U.S. Mint wanted a design that truly reflected that spirit. The obverse of the coin still features George Washington, but with a dual date that immediately sets it apart. Seeing 1776 and 1976 together on one coin is powerful, as it connects the birth of the nation with 2 centuries of growth and change. This alone makes the coin memorable, even to people who aren't collectors. The reverse design is where this quarter truly shines. Instead of the traditional eagle, the coin displays a colonial drummer boy, a symbol of the everyday citizens who played a role in the American Revolution. The torch surrounded by stars adds a sense of unity and hope. This design captured the patriotic feeling of the bicentennial celebrations and turned it into a lasting piece of art made of metal. Millions of bicentennial quarters were produced, and many are still found today. But collectors know that not all of them are the same. Certain versions were struck in special compositions, including silver, and some were made with higher quality finishes. On top of that, rare minting errors created coins that are far more valuable than the average example. Some of the most exciting errors include double details, where lettering or parts of Washington's profile appear duplicated. Others show off-center strikes that dramatically shift the design. There are also rare cases of coins struck on incorrect planchets, resulting in unusual weight or color. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, and when they do, they become instant collector favorites. Condition is another major factor. A Washington bicentennial quarter that has never been circulated, with sharp details, full original luster, and no visible marks, is far more desirable than one that has seen years of use. Coins that have been professionally graded at the highest levels are especially important, as they confirm authenticity and exceptional preservation. What makes this coin so exciting is that it blends history with opportunity. Many people still have bicentennial quarters stored away without realizing their potential. That means rare and valuable examples could still be hiding in collections, drawers, or inherited coin jars. For collectors, that possibility is what makes this coin endlessly fascinating. The Washington quarter dollar dated 1776 to 1976 is more than just a commemorative coin. It's a symbol of American independence, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. It reminds us that even familiar coins can hold extraordinary stories and, in rare cases, astonishing value. Now, stay with me for this final moment, because this is what truly captures attention. In exceptional cases, when this coin combines rare mint errors, special composition, and outstanding condition, its value has been known to reach as high as $87,000. Top 2, we're diving into a classic piece of American coinage that many people have seen, but very few truly understand. The United States Washington quarter dollar from the year 1970-2. At first glance, the 1972 Washington quarter looks familiar. It carries the timeless portrait of George Washington on the front, a design that has represented trust, strength, and leadership for generations. This familiar look is exactly why so many of these coins are overlooked. They blend into everyday change, quietly passing from hand to hand, while a few rare examples tell a completely different story. The reverse of the coin features the proud American eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows, and an olive branch. This design reflects both strength and peace, values that define the era and continue to resonate with collectors today. While millions of these quarters were produced, not all of them left the mint in perfect form, and that's where rarity begins. What truly sets certain 1972 Washington quarters apart are minting errors. These mistakes happened during the production process and were never intended to reach the public. Some coins show doubled features, where letters or parts of Washington's profile appear slightly repeated, creating a noticeable and fascinating effect. Others were struck off-center, causing the design to shift and leaving part of the coin blank. There are also rare examples with weak strikes, missing details, or incorrect planchets, which can change the coin's weight and appearance entirely. Collectors are especially drawn to these error coins because they are unpredictable and scarce. No two errors are exactly alike, which makes each one a unique piece of history. When a 1972 quarter displays a dramatic error, it immediately becomes more than just spare change. It becomes a collector's prize. Condition plays an equally important role. A quarter from 1972 that has never been circulated, still showing full original shine and sharp details, is far harder to find than most people realize. Over time, even light handling can reduce a coin's quality. Coins that survive in exceptional condition and receive high professional grades are highly sought after, especially when paired with a notable mint error. What makes this coin especially exciting is the possibility that it's still out there. Because it's a common-looking coin from a familiar era, many people never take a second look. That means rare examples could still be hiding in old collections, inherited coin jars, or forgotten rolls of quarters. For collectors, that sense of discovery is what makes the hunt so rewarding. The Washington quarter dollar from 1972 represents more than just currency. It reflects American craftsmanship, the imperfections of the minting process, and the idea that value often hides in plain sight. It reminds us that even coins we think we know can still surprise us. Now, stay focused for this final moment, because this is what truly captures attention. In extremely rare cases, when this coin shows exceptional mint errors and outstanding preservation, its value has been known to reach as high as $85,000. Top 3, we're focusing on a fascinating and often misunderstood coin from modern U.S. history, the Washington quarter dollar from the year 1982. The 1982 Washington quarter looks very familiar at first glance. It carries the classic portrait of George Washington, a design that has been part of American pockets for decades. That familiar look is exactly why many people overlook it. But collectors know that sometimes the most valuable coins are the ones that don't immediately stand out. This particular year is special for an important reason. During 1982, the United States Mint faced economic and production challenges, and as a result, proof sets were not officially issued for collectors. This alone makes the year unique and increases interest among numismatists. Fewer carefully preserved examples exist, especially when compared to other years from the same era. The reverse of the coin features the traditional American eagle with spread wings, symbolizing strength and freedom. While millions of quarters were produced that year, not all of them were struck equally well. Variations in striking quality, pressure, and alignment created opportunities for rare errors to slip through unnoticed. Some of the most exciting 1982 Washington quarters are those with minting errors. These can include doubled lettering, where words like Liberty or parts of the date appear slightly repeated. Others show off-center strikes, causing the design to be shifted and leaving unusual blank spaces on the coin. There are also examples with weak strikes, missing details, or improper planchets that affect weight and texture. Each error tells a story of a moment when the minting process didn't go as planned. Collectors are drawn to these error coins because they are unpredictable and scarce. Every error is different, and that uniqueness adds to the excitement. When an error is bold, clear, and well-preserved, it can turn an ordinary-looking quarter into something extraordinary. Condition plays a huge role in value as well. A Washington quarter from 1982 that has never been circulated, with full original luster, crisp details, and no visible marks, is far rarer than most people expect. Coins from this year that achieve very high professional grades are especially desirable because they confirm exceptional preservation during a time when few coins were saved carefully. What makes this coin especially exciting is that it's still hiding in collections, drawers, and old rolls of change. Because it doesn't look unusual at first glance, many people never take the time to examine it closely. For collectors, that means opportunity. The hunt itself becomes part of the joy, knowing that a valuable coin could be waiting to be discovered. The Washington quarter dollar from 1982 represents more than just money. It reflects a unique moment in U.S. mint history, the beauty of imperfections, and the idea that rarity often hides behind familiarity. It reminds collectors that knowledge and attention to detail can turn ordinary change into something remarkable. Now stay with me for this final detail, because this is what truly captures attention. In extremely rare cases, when this coin displays strong mint errors and exceptional condition, its value has been known to reach as high as $83,000. Top 4, we're taking a close look at a familiar yet surprisingly fascinating coin. The United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 1990-1. At first glance, the 1991 Washington quarter looks like a coin most people have seen countless times. It features the classic portrait of George Washington on the front, a design that symbolizes leadership, strength, and American tradition. Because this design feels so familiar, many people never think twice about it. But collectors know that familiarity can sometimes be the perfect disguise for rarity. The reverse of the coin displays the traditional American eagle with spread wings, clutching arrows, and an olive branch. This powerful image represents both readiness and peace, and it has been part of U.S. coinage for generations. Millions of quarters were minted in 1991, but not all of them were created equally, and that's where the story becomes exciting. What truly sets certain 1991 quarters apart are minting errors. These errors happened during the striking process and were never meant to leave the mint. Some examples show doubled lettering, where parts of the date, motto, or Washington's profile appear slightly repeated. Others were struck off-center, causing the design to shift and leaving unusual blank areas. There are also rare cases of weak strikes where details appear soft or incomplete, as well as coins struck on incorrect planchets that affect the coin's weight and appearance. Collectors love error coins because no two are exactly the same. Each error is a unique accident frozen in metal, making it a one-of-a-kind piece of mint history. When a 1991 quarter displays a bold and clearly visible error, it instantly becomes far more desirable. Condition is another major factor that can dramatically increase value. A Washington quarter from 1991 that has never been circulated, with full original shine, sharp details, and no visible wear, is much harder to find than most people realize. Over time, even light use can reduce a coin's quality. Coins that survive in exceptional condition and receive high professional grades attract serious attention from collectors. What makes this coin especially interesting is that it often goes unnoticed. Because it's a modern coin from a familiar design era, many people overlook it completely. That means rare examples could still be hiding in old coin jars, inherited collections, or forgotten rolls of change. For collectors, this possibility adds excitement and keeps the hunt alive. The Washington quarter dollar from 1991 represents more than just currency. It reflects American craftsmanship, the unpredictability of the minting process, and the idea that value can be hidden in plain sight. It reminds coin lovers that knowledge and patience can turn an everyday coin into a remarkable discovery. Now stay with me for this final moment, because this is what truly captures attention. In extremely rare cases, when this coin features significant mint errors and outstanding preservation, its value has been known to reach as high as $81,000. Top 5. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American coinage, the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from the year 1995. Make sure to listen very carefully, because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you look at the coins in your pocket. At first glance, the 1995 Washington quarter might look completely ordinary. It features the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, a design that has been a symbol of leadership, history, and national pride for generations. Because this design has been circulating for decades, most people rarely pay attention to it, assuming it's just another quarter. But collectors know that even coins that seem common can hold incredible surprises. The reverse of the coin features the proud American eagle with wings spread, clutching arrows, and an olive branch. This image represents strength, freedom, and the enduring values of the United States. Millions of these quarters were produced in 1995, but not all of them came out of the mint perfectly. And that's where the story gets interesting. Certain 1995 quarters became highly sought after due to rare minting errors. Some coins show doubled lettering or doubling on Washington's profile, creating a fascinating shadow effect that catches the eye. Others were struck off-center, causing part of the design to appear shifted and leaving blank areas of metal exposed. There are also examples of weak strikes where the details didn't fully form, as well as the extremely rare cases of coins struck on the wrong planchet, giving them unusual weight, texture, or color. These errors are unpredictable, accidental, and extremely limited, making them instantly appealing to collectors. Condition also plays a major role in turning a common coin into a highly valuable one. A 1995 Washington quarter that has never been circulated, with sharp details, original luster, and no signs of wear, becomes far more desirable. Coins that have been professionally graded at the highest levels are particularly sought after because they guarantee that the coin has survived decades in exceptional condition. When a mint error and high-grade preservation come together, the result can be a truly remarkable collector's piece. What makes this coin even more exciting is that it's still hiding in plain sight. Because it looks like a standard quarter, many people overlook it completely. That means hidden treasures could be sitting in old coin jars, forgotten rolls, or inherited collections. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting so captivating. The knowledge that the next coin you examine could be worth far more than you ever imagined. The 1995 Washington quarter dollar represents more than just money. It is a piece of American history, a reflection of the minting process, and a reminder that rarity can exist in even the most familiar objects. It captures the excitement of discovery and the joy of owning a coin that few people truly appreciate. Now, here comes the part that every collector waits for. In extremely rare cases, when this coin shows significant mint errors and exceptional preservation, its value has been known to reach as high as $79,000.